Many think the official cameras capture everything. But the truth? The most genuine moments often happen when they think no one is watching. There's one tiny detail from Taehyung and Jungkook's recent interaction that successfully made armies around the world tear up. At first, it looked like just another regular joke, until you realize the meaning behind their gaze and small gestures. And trust me, the truth revealed behind the scenes will make you see Taekook's bond in a completely different light. Hello, K-pop lovers! Welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel, the place where we share heartwarming moments and fascinating stories about Taehyung and Jungkook that always make armies lose focus. As global superstars, BTS's lives are always in the spotlight. From grand stages to award shows, we're used to seeing their incredible professional side. But, have you ever noticed what happens when the director yells cut? That's where the real magic lies. Lately, a series of behind-the-scenes videos have been released, instantly flooding social media timelines. But what caused an uproar wasn't their stage performance, but the little things accidentally caught in the background. Taehyung and Jungkook, a duo who always have this unique dynamic, were once again caught on camera showing a different side of their relationship that we rarely see in official broadcasts. It's not just fan service, but a comfort that can only be formed after years of living together. But wait, there's one specific scene that actually holds a much deeper story. What is it? If you look closely at one of the clips that recently went viral on Twitter and TikTok, there's one interaction that successfully made armies hold their breath. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the crew and other members getting ready, Taehyung is seen casually walking up to Jungkook. Without any warning, he gives a very familiar little touch, like a soft tap on the shoulder and a gentle touch on Jungkook's chin. Jungkook's reaction? He didn't avoid it at all. Instead, a subtle, genuine smile instantly bloomed on his face. This gesture happened so fast, maybe just for a few seconds, but the impact was massive within the fandom. Why does this matter? Because moments like this prove that their closeness is not something fabricated for the camera. This is the natural body language of two people who know each other inside out. But, this warmth didn't just stop there. Jungkook secretly gave a response. Returning his young small affection, Jungkook immediately responded with his trademark playful gesture. He was caught on camera secretly teasing Taehyung, returning the touch with a light-hearted joke while the other members were focused on the director's instructions. Taehyung instantly burst into a bright laugh, automatically breaking the tension of their packed filming schedule that day. Seeing them interact as if the world belonged only to the two of them in a room full of people, truly gives a warm feeling to anyone watching. Many armies immediately highlighted how Taehyung, who sometimes looks quiet when exhausted, can instantly turn cheerful just because of a little tease from the maknae. This isn't just a regular joke. It's their way of taking care of each other's mood and energy amidst the incredibly heavy pressure of their jobs. They know when to be serious, and when to lean on each other. But, the most surprising thing actually comes from a perspective off camera. It's an open secret among the staff that the members' bond behind the stage is like a real family. Several stories from the crew often leak how Taehyung and Jungkook always ensure each other's comfort. When Taehyung looks cold or exhausted after a long shoot, Jungkook is one of the first people to reflexively hand over a jacket or just stand near him to provide moral support. Conversely, when Jungkook seems to push himself too hard during practice, Taehyung always has a unique way to break the ice so his younger brother can relax. Little things like making sure the other has eaten, or simply exchanging glances in the middle of a boring interview, are forms of silent care they have consistently shown for years. This side of them taking care of each other is what often escapes the official cameras. So, how did ARMY react when they realized this? As soon as this behind-the-scenes video dropped, it didn't take long for ARMY to completely take over global trending topics. Various platforms were filled with slow-motion edits dissecting every second of their interaction. Why were ARMY so enthusiastic? The answer is simple. In an entertainment industry that often feels heavily scripted, seeing the two biggest idols in the world still possessing a pure, unchanging friendship since their debut is incredibly relieving. The comment sections were filled with emotional reactions. Many admitted to crying happy tears seeing how the two have grown into adults but still maintain the exact same warmth. They truly are home for each other, wrote one fan, garnering thousands of likes. This uproar proves that Taekook's natural charm never fades. However, there's one interesting theory from netizens about why their interaction feels different now. Many loyal fans who have followed BTS's journey from the beginning notice a positive new phase. In the past, there might have been times when they were a bit awkward or overly cautious in front of the camera due to the massive public scrutiny and pressure. But now, at a more mature age, Taehyung and Jungkook look so much more relaxed and at peace with their fame. They no longer bother holding back from showing affection or closeness, both on and off screen. This maturity brings a new dynamic to their relationship, calmer, more protective, yet still colored with their signature playful side. This absolute comfort can only be achieved when two people have weathered various storms and successes together without ever letting go of each other's hands. They are no longer just groupmates, but brothers whose souls are already tied together. And this fact leads us to the most emotional moment at the end of the clip. At the end of that exhausting day, when the main cameras were turned off and the staff started packing up the equipment, a side camera caught their silhouettes walking together towards the dressing room. There were no big conversations, just walking side by side and faint, soft laughter. This simple sight actually became the perfect conclusion to describe their relationship. Outside the glitz of the stage and their status as world-recognized superstars, Taehyung and Jungkook are still just two ordinary people who found a home in each other. These secretly recorded moments are what constantly make ARMY's hearts feel so warm. It reminds us all that sincerity doesn't always need a big stage to be felt. Sometimes, it's just a small touch on the chin when the world feels too loud. True proof that the love within the BTS family will always live on. So, that was a little story behind the other side of Taehyung and Jungkook's closeness that we might have missed from the official cameras. Watching their interactions never fails to be a mood booster and makes our hearts full, right? What do you guys think about this sweet interaction? Did you also catch those tiny details while watching the video, or maybe you have another favorite Taekook behind-the-scenes moment? Come on, don't hesitate to share your theories, feelings, and favorite moments in the comment section below. Let's have a chill chat there. If you enjoyed this kind of discussion, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow ARMYs, and of course, subscribe to the Taekook Diary channel so you don't miss out on our most exciting updates. Thank you so much for watching until the end, stay happy, and see you in our next diary. Borahi. Purple Heart.